Hey beauties, it's your girl Bree Dupree. I know this is like the second time I'm not going to be in frame, but this time you're probably really not going to see my face. I look a hot mess. Today we are going to bleach the knots on this closure that I have dyed. Here is the color. For some of you who were wondering, a little sneak preview to the color. I know it's a terrible angle. I cannot use my stand. It's actually right here. It will not get low enough for you guys to see the actual bowl. I really want you to see the consistency of the bleach because it's very, very important that you guys see the consistency of the bleach. Okay, so here's my bowl. And my tint brush that has gotten stained from dyeing my hair. I am using today 30 volume developer bleach. You don't have to use 30. If you're doing black hair, I suggest you use 30. But if you're just bleaching the knots on pretty lightened hair, you don't have to really use a 30. I am, because I'm going to be using this for something else, and I just didn't feel like picking up two different developers. And then I just picked up a BW2. It doesn't have to be anything too fancy. As you'll see here, it has only cost me, I don't know if you can see it, it only cost me $2.29, so that's not bad. I'm going to pour the powder in first. You guys should really be wearing gloves during this. I don't have any gloves left, so, but really wear gloves. You don't need that much because we're only dyeing like a 4x4 closure, so. And we're gonna give this a good shake. And a doctor's mask too, if you guys have one, seriously. And I'm going to measure it by cap. So I just poured a little bit of that powder in there, just enough to like coat the bottom, as you guys can see. And I'm gonna be doing 2 caps first, because I want to get that thick consistency, and I don't want to use any more that I don't have to. So we're gonna just go ahead and mix this up. I actually might need I'm just gonna go ahead and pour a little bit. I actually might need a little bit more than this, but we'll see. We're getting to the consistency that I'm talking about. So right now it's probably been about 5 capfuls if you want to measure by the cap. This is really like an eyeing process. Everybody has a consistency. Everybody has a typical, you're looking for like a toothpaste consistency, but everybody's toothpaste consistency is going to be different. Mine is going to be a little bit thicker because I have already colored my hair, and I'm doing this step last. A lot of people do this step first. And I'm not looking to recolor it. So if you don't want it to seep into the hole of the knots and get into the other side of your hair. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. So I think our consistency is pretty decent. I want to show you. You see how it's like not really dripping? It's taking a long time. That's the kind of consistency you want. You see how it's like not really moving? It's moving slow. You want a toothpaste like consistency. I want you guys to see that. See that stickiness? That's what you need if you want this to be successful. I'm going to go ahead and lay a piece of foil down. And if you can see my mess in the background over here, I apologize. I'm not the cleanest person. I'm going to brush out my closure. And look at this. You guys saw me dye this hair, right? Look at this. That is a patch of uncoloredness. I don't understand. Me personally, I don't understand it. I'm going to take a little spray bottle here full of water and just spray the root, the little baby hair, so that way it kind of stays back, and that way I don't get any bleach on them, and kind of comb them down. Also, I'm gonna do it one more time because I'm getting some flyaways here. All right, And now we're going to lay it upside down, so this side is facing up. And it's a little poofy. And we're going to go ahead and take our bleach, not too much at a time. And I'm going to like just dab it. See that? Just dabbing it on there. You don't want to push it down like you're actually lightening hair. You just want to kind of dab it. Get a smooth little layer going. And again, you don't need a lot. Go ahead and get this top area here.
I hope I'm in focus. Am I in focus? I think we're okay. I think we're good to go, kid. And the only reason why I'm doing this is because the hair came to me already 613. And when I dyed it, I tried not to get on the lace, but I went a little ham and I really wanted it to get on there. So I ended up basically dyeing these knots blue. And normally I really wouldn't care because I'll put concealer over it. But I really want this wig to be, these hairs are just really getting everywhere. Oh, they're on this side. That's not cool. There's actual hairs on this side of the lace. So that's weird to me. This actually might not even be thick enough. You actually might want it a little thicker than this. We're almost done. And you really want to make sure that if you do get it on any of these hairs, yeah, they're like sleeping, they're like on the other side. If you get it on any of these hairs, you want to wipe it off right then and there, because you don't want it to lighten the hair. I'm not really worried about these hairs that you probably see pulling up because they're on this side of the lace. So you're really not going to see that when I sew it down anyway. And plus, like I always pull them off. It's only like 3 hairs. I'm really trying to make sure I get a nice, even, thin coat of the bleach. And we're almost done here. I'm just going over some little spaces that I see. And if you want to just do your hair in like one section, you can. Like if you have a middle part, you just want to bleach the middle. All this is going to do is make it look more natural and less wiggy. That's all it's going to do. It's nothing too fancy. There's nothing to write home about. Also, when you do this, you might want to crack a window. Oh, shiznai. I got some writing. I'm just taking a makeup wipe. Spray a little bit of water. And wipe that off real quick, because you really don't want that to get on the hair. Okay, so I think we're good. Here is how it looks. So now I'm just going to lay it flat down. And I'm going to take just something like this. Oh, something like this, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to part down and make sure it's not getting inside the hair. And I'm just going to take my little end and I'm just going to push down. Just to make sure it really gets in there, but making sure also at the same time it's not getting on the roots, which looks like it might be getting on the roots a little bit. I do have some of this dye left. So I'm not too worried about it, but I really don't want to redo this. We'll see. Again, I'm just taking this and I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Maybe I should bring it over. Oh, that makes it worse. Just kind of push it down. And make sure you push it down in the front too, because you really... See, it's kind of seeping through the front area. And that's not cool. I'm going to take my old makeup wipe. Don't judge me. I'm just going to... I used this wipe this morning. Just going to kind of do one of those. And now I'm just going to go back through the hair. Taking little sections. Alright, we're going to let this sit maybe 10 minutes. You don't need to let it sit as long as you normally would for black hair because it's not black. So maybe 10 minutes and I'll check on it and I'll come back to you guys.
Alright, I just want to show you guys real quick how it's looking. You know what? Let's just kind of like, bam. So it's not going to get super light. Again, please excuse the background noise. They decided they want to do gardening work right now. Super lame. So when it comes to these, it's going to lift a lighter version of the green. So it's kind of more so blonde. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this out and I'll come back and show you guys how it looks once it's rinsed out. So here's how it looks on this side. You can see that the lace is a little bit lighter than it was. And so now when you part it, it looks more like a scalp rather than blue dots. God, this gardening guy is really gonna kill me. So I'm gonna let this air dry. Probably gonna go to the mall. And when I come back, the next video, well, one of the next videos to come will be the construction of this wig. I know it's taking a long time, guys. Please bear with me. I just wanted to come to you guys real quick with a video. I've been pretty good at getting my videos up once a week. Sometimes it's been more than one video a week. Last week it was one video. Before that it was two. So I am trying to stick to the schedule for you guys, to give you guys at least one video a week. I feel like that is sufficient enough given my stance in YouTube right now. So here is how the hair is looking. Super cool. I'm loving this dark root, like you guys have no idea. And here it is from the front, so you guys can kind of see that level. Now it doesn't really look like this in real life with this huge band of light green going into blue. What it looks like is more of a transparency and then going into the darkness. I don't know why it's having trouble translating that. And in case you guys are wondering, this is my Queen hair bundles, and this was 613 hair. So in case you're wondering, you can dye the hair and re-bleach it, and it is fine apparently. So kudos to them. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.